Good morning. It's the Saints man, small van driver on the CX, and it's Boxing Day morning. It's early. Don't know when this will come out. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Uh, just got out of bed really. And happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, everybody. Um, hope you all had everything you wished for. I certainly did. I'll explain that in a minute. Certainly got the best Christmas present I'm probably ever going to get. But quickly going back to last week, which I hadn't forgotten about, it's just been a lot happening. I worked Monday. I did a full day. Fuel prices were the same as the week before, roughly. There was, let me get this right page. Yeah, I got the fuel at 119.7, which was slightly cheaper than the week before. But I say Monday, I got a job from Daventry and it was going to Spalding, taking samples. It's a company I worked for before, and it pays good money because Spalding is a rubbish area. So if you go into a bad area, put decent money on it. That's what I say, because there's a good chance you're going to get out of there. But if you do, it's get a bit better. It's better. It's a bonus. So I went and picked it up in Daventry. It was one box. It was samples, and it was going to say Spalding. It was going to a residential house, massive house. It was a CEO of a big company, and they send samples to see if he'll put it in his stores. He discusses it at big meetings, and they probably go in there in about 12 months or something like that. And we dropped that off his house, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And Kings Lynn wasn't too far away. And I managed to get a job from Kings Lynn to Birmingham, which was fantastic, and got it for good money. And there was drivers around as well, so I was quite surprised I got it. I almost quoted cheap just to get out of Norfolk, but I thought I'll put this price in and see, and hopefully, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, I was going to drive back to Peterborough, but I got it. So I goes to Kings Lynn, went and picked it up, and it was a exhibition stand, and it was in a case, and it just fitted in my van. It was literally, it wouldn't have fitted a small van. I didn't see it at the time. It was for a midi van, and it was 1.7, 1.8, and my van takes that. So it went in. It would have got it at the angle, uh, even easier. But yeah, it went in, and we delivered it to Birmingham, and it was the centre of Birmingham, and it was right in the centre of Birmingham, just off of Snow Hill. If you know Birmingham, any drivers on here, you go up Snow Hill, and that's where it all is. Coolmore Road around there. I've done quite a bit of deliveries around there, and yeah, we got that delivered. So we were on really good money, and we was just looking for a job home, and that would have been it. And I thought I'll pull out of Birmingham, get out of this central Birmingham, and I'll move towards the A45 instead of moving towards the M6. And there was a job from Leamington Spa to Rushden Lakes, which ideal. Rushden Lakes is 8 miles from my house, and I put a decent quote in, not massive, not my minimum. I was going to drive home anyway, and I got it. So we're off to Leamington Spa. We picked it up. It was from a shop, and it was going to a bigger shop, same company in Rushden Lakes because they were running out of stock. So we got that delivered, and we went home. Good day, well over target, and not many miles really. It was okayish. So happy with that. Tuesday, I was gonna again. We've got a meal, family meal at night, Christmas meal. All the adults without the children. So it was going to be a more adult Christmas meal, which we have tried to get every year. And I've got to get back for 5 latest. I was under orders. So I was going to always stay local. I was always going to stay local. And I got a job from Northampton to Rugby, which was taking a valve for a boiler for a plumber. That was nice and easy. Straight there into a plumber's merchant, and it got delivered to a plumber's merchant. He was picking it up from there, which was great. And the second job I got was a water sample from Warwick to Lutterworth. If you've ever been, it's the National Pathology, um, like National Samples. It's up that lane in Loughborough, Lutterworth. So it's not in Magna Park. That was nice and no problems. And there was a fair few jobs pinging around locally. And then I got a job from, I didn't really want the job, and it was from Attleborough to Coventry. I weren't that fussed. I was only 9 miles from Attleborough, but it was taking me to Coventry, the between Coventry and Birmingham. and I thought if I could get somewhere closer to home, but I thought, well, so I put a price in, and I got there, and they were surprised I was there because they couldn't find what they were looking for. It was a pallet, a small pallet. They couldn't find it, and they phoned their own driver up, their lorry driver, who had left about 3/4 of an hour ago, and he took it. So they wasn't pleased because they had to pay a cancellation fee, but they knew they got to pay it. They weren't pleased with their driver. They was okay with me. They were fine with me, but they was absolutely livid that their driver had took it when it was gonna he was gonna drop it off last. So it was too late. So I got a cancellation fee. Yes, I travelled 9 mile further from home, but I got a cancellation fee, so that was okay. And then I managed to get a job from Rugby to Banbury, which, in hindsight, would I took it? 'Cause it weren't far away. Picking it up in Rugby, it was a truck parts, and it was going to a truck parts centre. It wasn't in Banbury; it was just outside. But I took it, and Banbury's 34 miles from my house, and I decided that was it. That was me done for the day. I wasn't even going to look for nothing else. I just trundled home, and I was home 4 o'clock. So hour early, nice. That was my week. The reason I didn't work the rest of the week, the week before that, I sent a sample off to hospital, and it come back. It had some abnormality in it. Is that the right word? And they phoned me up, and I had to go in for a consultation, and they wanted to do some tests on me, and that happened. That was going to happen on Thursday, but after Tuesday night, I'd got to have 24 hours with no food, no drink. All I could drink was water, clear water, and I had to have a strong laxative is the word to flush the system out. And then Thursday, I had to go in for a procedure, which it wasn't comfortable, but it was okay. But it could have gone one or two ways, and luckily for me, it went the right way. I was in hospital for quite a while, having a procedure done, and the results are instant, and the results were fantastic, and I was given all clear. So very worrying time for a week and a half for me and my wife. Didn't tell the family because we wanted to wait to see what the results were. Results are great. So dodged a bullet really. The simple thing is, if you've got to get something coming in, you have to do a sample, get it done early, because if they had detected anything, they could have helped me. But yeah, it made our Christmas because obviously I'm away in January. I'm not working the whole of January, and it would have affected that if they'd have found something, they'd have had to deal with it. Then I couldn't fly. There was lots of scenarios that were not good, but fantastically, it was all good. So the Saints man was very, very happy. I say Thursday I hadn't eaten for it was over 32 hours that I hadn't had nothing to eat, and all I'd had was water, and that was it. So Friday, decided I weren't working Friday. I couldn't work. I wasn't allowed to have any machinery, drive anything. There was lots of things for 24 hours I couldn't do. So Friday, just about chilling out, doing nothing, and it was a happy time. It was really happy. So all clear. Saints fans all right, ready to rock and roll in February now. So that was the week. So Christmas Day was really good. Christmas Eve was brilliant. We had all the family around. My God, house was like carnage, but it was brilliant. And Christmas Day, we went to see all them, and their house was carnage. So it was great because we come home. We left Christmas afternoon, and we come home, and it was just nice. Spent Christmas evening, and now it's Boxing morning. Wife just had to go out, do some whatever she has to do. She's got to see one of her ladies, see if she's all right, which that's my wife all over. And this week, are we going to work? I can work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday if I wish. I will only work if whatever the mileage is, I will double it. This is how I work. I won't get a job, but say there's a job on there 60 miles away, I will quote on 120 miles because there's damn good chance you're not going to get back. You'll run back empty. So I will double the mileage, like a wait and return, and quote on that. And if I get something like that, that's fine. I'll do it. If not, I'm not too fussed. I really am. I'll just not bother. I've got grandsons. We've got some fishing gear. He's desperate to go fishing. It's too bloody cold. It's wet. Horrible. There's a good chance we'll end up going anyway. But that's it. That's my year done. The figures for my year, I would probably try and do another video before we go away. We go away on the 5th of Jan, and we're back on the 1st of Feb. Can't wait. Can't wait to get away. Hot weather. We're off to Malaysia. Never been before. We're going with our really good friends who used to live out there, and they go out there every year for 8 to 10 weeks just to get away from this crap weather. Uh, they're both retired, although one isn't retirement age. She's retired, and we're going out for 3.5 weeks, and they're staying there for 8 weeks. So they know all the places to go and all that, and it just sounds fab. So you probably won't be getting no more. You get one more maybe Saintsman video, and that's it. Yeah, this year has been a good year again. It's been okay. It's been harder this year to earn the money, to find the money. CX is not as prolific as it was, but luckily I've had a few good contacts who have given me decent work, and I thank them. They're probably on here. I think two or three actually watch the videos, so thanks for that. Thanks for all the subscribers for watching and you subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Just push the subscribe button. It all helps. It helps get the word out there. I'm trying to answer questions. Someone sent me a question on Christmas Day because I get a notification. I haven't answered it yet. I'll have a look. I'm gonna have a look at it today sometime. It's quite a day today. We've just got friends over for lunch. They're going to go later afternoon, and we're going to have a chill out then. So hopefully I'll be able to answer your question. Um, yeah, that's about it. I say, Saintsman's Christmas has been a fantastic one. So very happy. Uh, I hope you all got the same health, happiness, and let's look forward to 2024. If I don't put a video out, I won't now before after New Year. Have a great New Year. Stay safe, and we'll speak soon.